I'll never forget the very first radio show I was ever on. First time I was ever on any media of any kind. And it was in Nashville on a Protestant radio station. And a lady called in. It was a call-in radio show. And she said, "How come you Catholics pray to Mary? When I'm sick, I don't go to the doctor's mother. I go to the doctor." And I said, "Well, ma'am, our Lord compares himself to being like a physician of our souls right after he calls St. Matthew the tax collector. Said that he came just like a doctor is there for the sick, not the healthy, so is he there for the sinners, not for the righteous." But that's the only time he mentions that he's like a doctor. Far more often, our Lord speaks of himself as the bridegroom of the church. And he loves the church the way a groom loves his bride. And your problem, lady, is that you don't like our mother-in-law. Now, this is an important point because in a marriage, your primary relationship is with your spouse. You're married to your husband. You're married to your wife. That's the key relationship. But it's a big mistake to neglect the in-laws. Your in-laws can help your marriage or harm it. And a good relationship with them is healthy. Same with the brothers-in-law and the sisters-in-law and the nieces and nephews. They're part of your family. And they teach you a lot about your spouse. You learn from them. But you're still married to your spouse. Similarly, the saints, Our Lady and all the other saints, are our in-laws. Our primary relationship is with Jesus Christ. We don't turn to the saints because we're afraid of Jesus. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. We turn to the saints to learn more about Jesus, to seek their intercession, just like we ask one another for intercession. We ask each other for prayers. So also do we do with the saints. But we maintain that primary relationship with Jesus Christ, the mediator of this new covenant, the spouse of the church. And as such, we all grow closer to Christ so that he can perfect us in our righteousness and have us included among them.